Video number 3 of the Unit 7A study guide. Picking up here with question number 8, it says find the product of 8x to the 5th and 9x squared minus 3x plus 2. Keys that you guys can key in on, it says product. That does mean it is a multiplication problem. A lot of times we write it like this. Okay, and we use the distributive property to multiply 8x to the 5th times everything here. So 8 times 9, 72, x to the 5th times x squared. When we multiply like bases, we add the exponents. So 72x to the 7th, a positive 8 times a negative 3, that's negative 24. X to the 5th times x would be x to the 6th, and a positive 16x to the 5th. Gives us the product of 8x to the 5th and the trinomial 9x squared minus 3x plus 2. Problem number 9. This exponent of 2 means a couple things. It means that it's 2x minus 8 times the quantities of 2x minus 8. We can solve this problem two different ways. One method that you might remember is using the box method. Okay, we can put 2x and a negative 8 here. We can put 2x and a negative 8 here. Multiplying the terms for each box, 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times a negative 8 is negative 16x. 2x times a negative 8 is negative 16x. And a negative 8 times a negative 8 is a positive 64. Combining like terms to finish up, 4x squared minus 32x, because a negative 16 and a negative 16 is a negative 32, plus 64. That is one way of doing the problem. Another way of doing the problem is to use FOIL. Okay, going back here to what I wrote, first times first, outside times outside, inside times inside, last times last, can be the same method. So first times first, 2x times 2x, 4x squared. Outside times outside, 2x times the negative 8 is negative 16x. Inside times inside, negative 8 times 2x is negative 16x. And last times last, negative 8 times negative 8, positive 64. Again, combining like terms, we get the same answer. Very good. Problem number 10. You could do it the same way. If you want to do the box method, you could do the box method. If you want to do FOIL, you can do FOIL. I prefer FOIL. First times first, 49x squared. Outside times outside is a negative 7x. Inside times inside is a positive 7x. Last times last, a positive 1 times a negative 1 is a negative 1. Combining like terms, again, 49x squared. The minus 7x plus 7x cancel each other out, minus 1. And you will learn to recognize that as a difference of two squares. Each individual term are conjugate pairs. Just some vocabulary thrown out there. That way, if you hear it again in the future, you know what that is, or you've maybe heard it before. Fill in the blank. Looking at what goes in this blank right here. What times 7x to the 6th, what times a negative 3x squared makes a 42x to the 9th and a 18x to the 5th. So what number times 7 makes 42? I believe that's 6. Is that the same number times negative 3 makes negative 18? Yes, it is. What times x to the 6 makes x to the 9th? We're missing an x to the 3rd. Does that hold true for x to the 3rd times x squared making x to the 5th? It does. And we have 6x to the 3rd.